Hello viewers, I posted this Astra J that the timing chain was making noise. So I'm about to take the timing chain out. I just want to show you the couple of things that we need to remove before we have access to the timing chain. At the top, we have to remove the rocket cover. As you see, you have to remove everything that is holding the rocket cover. After you remove, before you even remove the rocket cover, you have to remove the injectors. Once you remove the injectors, you remove the rocket cover. Once you remove the rocket cover, you will remove the injector ram. I've just put it at the corner here. And then you disconnect the injector's returning pipe. And then you will, and then at the corner here, you have the EGR. This is the EGR here. The EGR is the most delicate thing to remove, especially when you don't know that this bowl is hiding behind here. EGR is just having just 3 bolts. You have this one 13 millimeter and you have 2 other here. Once you remove that, you disconnect the EGR pipe, this one here. You disconnect this other one here. You disconnect the cooler, the EGR cooler water pipe. You disconnect the pressure sensor. The pressure sensor is here. You disconnect all the pipes and the wiring that is attached to the EGR valve. Make sure you remove them, put them at the corner. And then on the gearbox side, you can see I've already removed some of the bolts at the top from the gearbox. You remove the gearbox selector because we have to remove the gearbox also. You make sure you remove everything that is attached to it. So I'll be showing you how I'm doing, carry on the process. So now I'll be going at the bottom to show you also what I have removed also so far. So you have this timing cover here. This is taken out when you must have taken out the EGR. That is when you can take this out. This one, the bolts are visible. The one that the bolt is difficult to see is the EGR. But once you remove that 3 bolts, as I said, the EGR will come out safely. So at the bottom here, you can see, after you remove the protector, the cover, you have to remove the subframe. But before you even remove the subframe, you have to remove the exhaust. You see the exhaust pipe? The exhaust pipe is going here. The exhaust pipe is going here, is blocking the subframe. So you have to remove the exhaust pipe. After you remove the exhaust pipe, you can remove the subframe. So many people remove the subframe complete with the steering box. With the steering box, you can see the steering box here. But I have decided to take the subframe and leave the steering box at the top because the steering box is having just 2 bolts. 1 here, 1 here. Once you take the bolt out, the subframe can separate itself from the steering box. So now I have separated everything from the bottom. So now I have to remove the sum and the gearbox. I have to remove the bottom and the gearbox. Once they are out, you will see the chain. I'll remove the timing chain cover. Then you can have access to the chain now. So I have removed everything. You can see even the drive shafts, the both sides of the drive shafts, they are here. So make sure before you take the drive shaft out, you drain your oil from the oil plug here, so that when you remove the shaft, oil won't come out. So I'll be taking you at the bottom, at the top, sorry, to show you what I have done all so far. What I have done here so far, you can see this adaptation. Normally there is a special tool you can use to hold your engine up. But since I don't have it, I had to do this adaptation. You see, I have put a long metal from the both sides and then across one like this. Then tie it very well with a safety belt. Then hang the safety belt into the engine. So now I'm going to release the gearbox mountain. When I release the gearbox mountain, all the weight is going to go here now. Then after I remove the gearbox, I can remove now my bottom. Then I will show you now everything more better.